Hey y'all, it's Kendrick from Providence Tarot. So this is gonna be a little bit different. You know, it's Aquarius season, so why not try something new outside of the box? A love reading. I do have these Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And I'm also gonna clarify with these Napoletane cards that were gifted to me for my birthday this past year. So this is what the back of them looks like, and these are the cards. So I'm just gonna read them like tarot cards. They don't have any major arcana, and they don't have any queens, but I think that you read the pages as queens. And then that energy of the three also comes through as that for me. So I'm going to do a reading that has a pro, the con, advice, and the outcome. And maybe the pro will only resonate with you, maybe the con will only resonate with you, maybe both of them will, or maybe you just feel like you're getting the advice. Well, no, I think either one or two of those will resonate with you, and the advice should also, right? Or the outcome, whatever. Take it as it resonates. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the Napolitanes. And, yeah, you know, I'm giving you, like, astrology vibes here with my shirt. I think it's Battlestar Galactica. Don't ask me what any of the symbols mean. And then, you know, the hat goes with it, right? I'm giving you pajama mode right now. Am I doing it one more time? Somebody's separating and you have children with someone. It's hard. It's one of those situations in life that we don't expect ourselves to go through when we're young and when we're without kids and when we live with our parents, and we understand that those types of things will happen and can happen to people, and then it's like we find ourselves in that situation and we're like, oh my gosh, life. Yeah. So I'm going to cut it into 4, right? And then I have 4 stacks. So I have that pro, con, advice, outcome, and then I'm going to shuffle these so that they can correspond with these, right? They're so crisp because I don't really use them that much, and they're small, so it takes a while for like small cards to break in. And I shuffle all cards the same unless they're like so big that I can't, or so small that I can't. Control issues. For good reason. I'm a Libra. So I would say that. A Taurus would probably say that too. And so would a Capricorn. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut these. And they will correspond. Okay, let's see what's going on. This is going to be interesting. Take it as it resonates. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So some of you guys might even be feeling like someone is flirting with you, or you feel like someone is like vibing with your energy. So it's cool to like vibe with them too. Oh, 5 of Swords, right? So this is kind of like you don't want to vibe with them because you feel like a friend is going to get jealous or a friend is going to get mad because this 5 of Swords is here. And this 5 of Swords is Venus in Aquarius. And Venus is talking about love and harmony and peace and all of that. And all is fair in love and war. That's what I'm hearing. And then, you know, that Aquarius energy is talking about friends, or that being like cold or something like that. Somebody might be acting cold, or somebody might be like acting shady, or somebody might be saying things that lets you you know that they feel some kind of way, or they think some kind of way, or they have some kind of very strong opinion about you flirting with so-and-so, or you guys liking with each other, or them seeing that y'all live with each other. But you know what? This card is saying flirt, and forget about whatever it is that your friends think. Also, like, this is also kind of like a thing about work too, right? If you're flirting with someone at work, be careful. You know, make sure that you don't talk about what you do outside of work, at work, that type of thing. Keep it to yourself, right? Because Aquarius is kind of like secretive too, kind of like cold and like off to the side. You know, and just not sharing information with everybody, because everybody that you share information with is not going to like it. And also be careful about what you share out in the open, or what you allow people to kind of like see and have an opinion about out in the open. If you don't want anyone saying anything, then don't show them anything to say anything about. Okay, so here we go. That is the pro. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, and hey, don't take it as a pro. Could just be four different energies and readings being here. But it's saying like, you know, you'll be in a better situation if you just like detach from discussing the relationship or the flirting of the people together with friends. Like, just don't talk about it with them. Let it happen for you guys together. Okay, so here we have a con. Your love life is being affected by children. So some of you guys might actually be getting pregnant, or you may just have had a pregnancy scare, that type of thing. So your love life could be being affected in that way. Or somebody else has kids, and you really aren't trying to feel that. You really aren't trying to have that. You know what I mean? You could deal with like a dog or a pet or something, but you really aren't trying to be somebody's mom or dad. Okay, so this is definitely saying that some of you are actually getting pregnant. This could be a positive thing, right? Because you have the Ace of Cups right next to the Children card. Right? It is in the calm position, but like I said, the energy is fluid, and it doesn't have to be pro, con, advice, outcome. It just seems like it's 4 different stories, so please take it. You know, children, bam, the cup, okay? Some of you guys probably want to get pregnant, you know? And this is saying that you can, or some of you also may have had a miscarriage, right? Because you wanted to get pregnant. Because if it's in con position, then it's like a miscarriage happening or something like that, right? That's okay. It happens. Another chance. You know, I know that depression happens sometimes like that. But get the help that you need. And talk about it as well. Some of you guys, when you have your baby, it's like, whoa, now I am dealing with like all of my attention is on this child. And I never thought that it would be like this. That's amazing. Right? This person is depending on you. Vibe with them. The baby, honey. Advice for some of you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so some of you have a friend that is a Gemini that is giving you advice, and you feel like they just kind of like talk too much, or you're just so kind of, you take their advice for granted, or you take their opinion for granted because they talk so much. You know, you probably get exhausted listening to them a lot of the times. So sometimes you just kind of like take the information, or you let the information like just brush over you, you know. But this is saying that this person probably knows what they're talking about this time, because it's a night, so it's moving quickly. So they know. They're like, sure. It's not a page. It's like they know, right? A page is probably kind of like not sure, but like, you know, whatever. But this night is definitely short. It's very quick moving. It's fire and air. So it could be a fire sign. It could be an air sign. It could be somebody that just has like a lot of information and has a lot to say. And you might even just be being stubborn because they have a lot of information and you're just not trying to hear because you don't want them to be right. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. Because sometimes we're stubborn just because we don't want the other people to like feel the satisfaction or the glory of being like right, or us taking their advice or listening to them, or, you know, valuing their opinion in some kind of way. It's fine to let someone feel like their opinion is being valued. That's why we are relating to each other. That's why someone is your friend. That's why someone is your family member. That's what strengthens relationships, and that's what forms bonds with people. When you can reassure them that you are actually doing all of the things that, you know, they confide in you for, or, you know, no expectations, but you know what I mean. If they're your friends, then maybe they have a valid opinion about something, you know? And this is Gemini, right? But the Knights are also a little bit of the sign that comes before them, so it's Taurus. So this says it comes from experience. Somebody has this experience, or somebody has the knowledge, because Taurus is also talking about, you know, being conscious, so consciously aware of something, and they're letting you know. So let them help you and take this advice. You know what I mean? What are you doing? Okay, so let's see what the outcome is, or what the other energy is, y'all. So let me just stop saying pro, con, advice, outcome, because, yeah. Soulmate. Here we go with these words. All right, so some of you are feeling a deep connection with someone, and you don't understand, like, how it is that you feel so deeply about them. I understand. I feel deeply about these people, too. Sometimes these people are people that you're not always around, or, you know, they might live far away, but you have such a deep connection and memories with them, and things will always be the same. The energy will always be able to, like, be motivated to feel the same and be the same whenever you are around each other, that type of thing. Or you could just be feeling as though someone really sees you, you know, and you're attracted to that. It's like a spiritual attraction. It's a soulful attraction. It's not just physical, right? So that's good too. You know, I feel like you guys might even be holding hands a lot, right? Let's see what's going on. All right, yeah. King of Pentacles in the soulmate position. So sometimes the King of Pentacles could be talking about somebody that you feel like, wow, I could marry you, or somebody that you actually want to get married to. You're like, okay, yep, this is it, right? You're like, this is a person, right? Because, like, the King of Pentacles is fixed earth, and that's Taurus. And Taurus is related to, like, you know, Venus, the goddess of love, establishing bonds, right? Marriage. And the King of Pentacles, to me, indicates someone that you could definitely be married to. And it's in the soulmate position. And, you know, sometimes when a person is reliable, on top of the fact that I have a deep connection with them, it's almost like a no-brainer. So I feel like some of you are with someone that it's a no-brainer that you want to be with, right? For a long, extended period of time, if not for the rest of your life. And it's only a matter of time before they pop the question, you know what I mean? You might even feel like it is happening, right? Just because the King of Pentacles is, like, very sure of what they want, and they want to have something too. It's about someone wanting to possess. So, you know, yeah, this is good. So I'm getting, like, definitely... Okay, right. Damn. So some of you could be, like, getting with somebody, and it's like the whole conversation about children has also always been, like, you know, an issue. Like, whether or not you're going to have them, or when you're going to have them, or how many of them you're going to have, or if your mind might change one day or not. You know what I mean? Anything can change, right? And the King of Pentacles is 1/3 Aries, right? So I feel like someone is taking the initiative too, right? Someone's taking initiative, and someone definitely has a passion for you as well. Now, this is obvious, so this shouldn't be a question whether or not this person is into you. This is like you guys are already established as something. And you've been going, and now it's becoming something more. Okay, this is not like, this cute person that I'm still deciding whether or not if I even think I like them. You know, it's not that. Okay, I'm not going there with that, with y'all. And it's soulmate stuff. Okay. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, and follow me on Instagram. It's Providence Tarot there, and my personal account is NYC Kendrick. If you're waiting for a reading with me, I'm going to get it to you. I was a little down and under the weather last week. Bye.